Hey guys, Suniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. And this one is going to be slightly different than my usual games. In fact, I'm going to pause it here just so we can talk about it a bit. This is actually a pro level game from a tournament that was played this last weekend. It's actually a tournament that's played every weekend. And it is put on by the wonderful Reddit community. It's called Kings of the Storm. You can see down here in this little corner. We have the overlay going, and it is put on by Sia Steve and the Heroes of the Storm Reddit community. And if we take a look at our two teams, on the blue team we have Team GG with ZPS playing Chen, Arrow playing Tassadar, Nick playing Brightwing, Calthan Luck playing Falstad, Syracuse as Abathur, Poom on the red team playing Stitches. This is Team Wildfire over here. And we have Poom playing Stitches, Wargreymon with the really cool Digimon reference right there playing Nova, Teki on Tychus, Iacona playing Uther, and Pickles on Anubrak. And I actually really like Wildfire's composition. I think it's the superior team fighting composition. Between Anubrak and Stitches and Uther, they have a lot of disruption, a lot of stuns. Tychus can lay down very consistent damage, can also split push lanes very effectively, and Nova is, of course, the complete glass cannon that will just nuke everything if you don't kill her first. On the blue team, we have Chen, Tassadar, Brightwing, Falstad, and Abathur. Not quite as good at team fighting, maybe potentially better split pushing with Tassadar if he gets promote. Abathur can really be some support. So it looks like they are going to rush the Smiley, and we're going to go check that out. Red is going to get there first. Wildfire gets in there, but the Oracle from Tassadar reveals what's going on, and GG wisely backs out. They are down 3-4, so it would be very, very unwise for them to go in to the middle at the moment. Tychus is trying to get a couple of pot shots off, but with Brightwing's passive heal, that's not going to do anything. So Tychus is taking a few shots at the mid here. Tassadar's moving up to take down this watchtower. And Abathur's collecting experience for the blue team. Falstad's flying down to the bottom, going to kill Pickles here. ZPS and Calthan Luck trying to get a couple of shots off onto Anubrak Pickles, but that is not going to happen. Chests are up, and Tychus's attack speed is the perfect thing to take down those chests quickly, because they are based on the number of attacks and not amount of damage. And given that Tychus has an absurd attack speed, he will destroy those very, very quickly. Tower's being taken back here by Iacona. And we have a bit of a lull at the moment. If you look at the initial talent selections, we have Bribe for both Brightwing and Falstad. See here, maybe we're going to have a couple of coins if Nova jumps him, or she'll run in and grab the coins right out from under Calthan Luck's nose. Great play by Wargreymon right there. Picking up 2 coins and getting out without even being stealthed and turning those in right away. I don't know, maybe a little bit ballsy to turn those in, a little bit risky, but she got away with it. So it's going to be that Tychus picking up another couple of coins for Wildfire right here. You see the Pajamathur skin, I love that one. And we also have the Monarch skin. On Brightwing, makes him look like makes her look like a Monarch butterfly. What other skins do we have in this game? We have Medic Uther, and we also have the white tint for Falstad. Snipe there on Calthan. Doesn't quite deal the damage it needs to. We also have the Nova Master skin, the pink skin riding around the pink Billy Goat. And we have the War Master skin also for Chen. I believe that is his Master skin with a white tint. So sick right there. But for the most part, we are not having a lot of double promotes. We got both Tassadar and Brightwing have promote, so that is going to be a lot of pressure out of GG on the lanes without actually having to be in them. They're doing a ton of damage to Stitches and Tychus, and they don't even have to fight there. You can see 3 promoted minions, and right there, 2 promoted minions per wave. Tychus is getting pretty low here, getting pretty gutsy. In the mid, we have Uther and Nova versus Tassadar. Not much going on there. So ZZP and Pickles are fighting it out here on the bottom. ZPS, not ZZP, I don't know where that came from. Uther's turning in his 5 coins. Iacona is doing that. That'll be 7-0 for Team Wildfire right here. Nova's waiting for a bit of a gank up top. And we still don't have much going on. We're 3 minutes, 20 seconds into this game and nobody has a kill. Tychus just got healed up by Uther. They were having a bit of a tussle here in the center. A snipe from Nova is going to do a little bit of damage, but it won't quite be enough. The grenade pushes Arrow out. Chests are back up since it's the second group of chests. And we do not even have a full-on turn-in yet. Although Uther's going to pick up that last one. Chen on the bottom fighting Pickles, putting him back right there. ZPS doing a great job. Grabbing that last coin, and maybe he's going to... No, Uther's going to grab the 3 of these. Falstead flies in. Toth on Luck is on the way. Chen is probably going to die. It's going to be... No! The shield! The shield from Arrow saves those 6 coins that ZPS is holding. That was a very clutch shield. Chen is out, has the well back up, and is healing. If we take it, looks like we actually have Iacona turning in here. That's going to be a full turn in from Team Wildfire, and they are grouped up in the mid. I would not be surprised if they actually push this lane, try and burst down the fort once the volleys or once the wall is down. And before that happens, let's take a look at our stats. Tassadar with some Stitches with actually 17,000 siege damage, 2,400 hero damage, almost, yeah, 2,400. Chen is at 3,400 hero damage, doing quite an impressive amount right there. Falstead moves up with 3 coins. He needs a barrel roll to get out of there and survive. You can see hot shots taken by Nova. And the red team is pushing this mid fort. They want to capitalize on that attack. Falstead, you can see down here, went down there with his bribe to grab those and then flew out. Oh, Mule down and the shield, and we might actually end up... They're going to get these. One more shot from Nova's going to take down the fort, but it doesn't happen, and Team GG saves their mid fort with a shield and a clutch mule thrown down by Abathur. I believe he is the one with the mule. You can see he has that right there. Tassadar opted not to go for the mule, but instead go for a static charge, deal a little bit of extra damage, which I can understand given that his team composition is a little weak in the damage department. Falstead is really the only assassin that they have. But using the bribe stacks there to collect the giants, he must not have used the bribe stacks over here. Looks like Anubrak and Nova are taking down the knights for Wildfire. Brightwing is moving across the map in a little bit of a fight with Iacona, but these 3 promoted archers are just demolishing the top lane of Wildfire. And you just see how much damage they do. All of them are taking shots. Abathur's also up here helping out. Looks like Brightwing wants to go. Somebody is signaling the Golem. Chen and Falstad are moving down, trying to get that turn in for Team GG. 8 and 5 should be more than enough to do that. And Brightwing has actually drawn the attention of everyone on Team Wildfire, except for Tychus. Nova's moving out with that snipe. Looks like Brightwing is bleaking out. Going down to the bottom. And we have Team Wildfire is actually going to get the Golem now. They want to push behind these knights with the Golem and trying to do as much as they can. This volley, I believe, will kill the fort. This wall was down, or at least partially down when the bombardment started. It looks like GG has picked up the bottom knights and they're going to push. This might end up being a bit of a trade. Top fort for bottom fort and mid fort. So GG will come out on top of this exchange. But it's still early, only 7 minutes into the game. 12-11 on the experience. You can see that extra experience right here. Those 2 kills are that little tiny boost that Team GG has, plus the extra forts that they have. Way ahead, putting them actually quite a bit ahead in experience, almost 2 levels now. But this fort will help quite a bit, even that up in a big way. Both teams are level 12 now. And Wildfire is backing up to deal with this push that is on their front door with 3 promoted archers once again doing a ton of damage to this fort. And Wildfire actually has no way of repairing the damage done to this fort, so all damage done is permanent, guaranteed damage. With no mule on their team, they can't repair any of that. And it looks like Team GG is going to move around. Chests are up. I'm not sure which one they would like to go for. Brightwing Nick flies up to the top, blinks to Abathur to help out. That mule repairing the gate. It's actually going to save that completely, make all the damage that Golem did almost non-existent past the top fort. Another turn in here for Wildfire. We'll take out this mid fort. Maybe the wall on the bottom. Probably we'll take out the wall on the bottom. Looks like we have Knights coming up here for Team GG. Giants coming up for Team Wildfire. They are running around as a 5-man, which is extremely common on this map. Most teams will not push on this map, which I kind of feel is a mistake. It's a bit of a detriment not to push on this lane, because it can be very, very tempting to let Blackheart just bombard your enemies into complete submission. But late game, that can be extremely difficult. We have a big team fight brewing up here. Blackheart is respawning, and we have 5, 3, and 2, so 10 coins for Team Wildfire. You can see the clarity revealing the map right there that Uther has. I believe Uther is the one that has that. Yes, he does have the clairvoyance. Sorry, it is not called clarity. But Team GG is pushing the top while Team Wildfire is out of position. This could be really, really bad. This fort definitely going to go down to the stream, but Wildfire's pushing for the front, and they might take a keep right here. GG's completely out of position. They're all Hearthstoning home. The fort went down. And this is going to be super, super close on whether or not they're going to be able to kill this fort. Backing out now, wisely backing out. As Stitches throws out a hook, misses ZPS just barely. Poom with Nick blinking in there, and we have a big team fight going on right now. Divine Storm comes up. Abathur's clone dies immediately. Blink heal from Brightwing does keep him alive. Shock and Awe goes off and doesn't actually do that much damage. Chen will get away thanks to his ultimate. Falstead goes down, and I believe he just lost 6 coins, 5 or 6 coins. And Team Wildfire is firmly in control of this game. They are still down about half a level, but that fort was probably there for the taking. And this is what I mean by teams will back out when they could push. Although on the other end, you do have the Knights up here and the promoted minions that are doing a ton of damage, pushing this lane back. With the turn in, I could see why they did this. I probably would have sent a couple people back, maybe a Nubrak with his 4 coins, and let him attack and stop this push while everyone else takes down the fort and then get the turn in. So this turn in will kill this fort. They probably could have had this keep as well, but they will take the fort and they will take the minions and prevent any damage from being done to their own keep. So not all in all, not bad decisions by either team, I feel, at this point. That mule has paid for itself a few times over. If we look at 3 and 3 forts here, it'd be interesting to take a look at our siege damage. 15, 25, 65 right there, so that's 90, and Abathur makes that 100, and let's call it 150,000 siege damage. To the other team, we've got, let's see, we'll take all that 100,000, 140, 150,000. I guess each team has about 150,000 siege damage done. But blue, the thing here is Team GG is able to negate a lot of that siege damage with that mule. You'll see all their forts are up. All the buildings that are still alive for Team GG are at full health, whereas this fort has taken damage that is permanent, that cannot be undone. And with this bombardment going on, this mid fort is going to take a significant amount of damage, and it's not going to be able to. It's not going to be repairable. So up here, GG is taking on the Golem. They need to do this very, very quickly because Team Wildfire is moving into the middle, wanting to take this fort. This keep right here is very vulnerable. They need to get there immediately. This is going to be really, really close on whether or not they can have that. They see what's going on with the Golem pushing as well. They all Hearthstone home. It's going to be pretty close. That mule drops down, helps to save that, does a little bit of healing there. I don't know if it was really necessary to keep it alive because it still has about a third of its health. The Nubrak goes down for Team Wildfire almost immediately. Oh, clutch Void Ray right there. Nova goes down as well. Stitches may go down. If he gets jumped on right there, stunned. Brightwing's going to blink out here, and Stitches has nowhere to go. So Wildfire lost 3 heroes to none there. Did not get the keep. And also has the Golem wailing on their own fort. Once they saw the Golem coming across the map, they probably should have backed out, gone home to defend. And while this is happening, GG can actually turn in, and that turn in will kill this fort. This fort's already done, and it might very well kill this one. It will take this one very low right now. So let's see, if we take a look at the coins, Falstad has 5, Brightwing has 2. That's all they need. They just need to turn in. Stop grabbing these coins. Come on, guys, stop getting the coins. You get, turn it in, guys. I think they've lost their opportunity here. They have the promoted minions once again just dealing a ton of damage. That talent is one of the most powerful in the game. And I know they really want to take Merc Control, but I feel like turning that in and dealing a death blow to this keep and severely crippling this one would have been the way to go. Especially now that Falstad is carrying around 7 coins. He's very, very squishy. Very easy to kill Falstad. And he is holding way too many coins for his position on the team. But looks like Wildfire's moving down. That clairvoyance that Uther put down prevented GG from taking the the mercenaries down here. Now, if we take a look at our hero damage, fairly low, all things considered. I mean, we have 5 kills to 1, 14.5 minutes into the game. So super low. Both teams are going for more of a passive style, letting mercenaries push, letting the Blackheart's volleys and bombardments deal damage to the enemy. See what's happening up here. That catapult is pushing this top lane very, very hard. And we have knights moving out across the bottom. I love how each map has their own individual knights. I mean, this guy has a trident, and these guys all use anchors as weapons. That's so awesome. So we have 10 turn in here for Wildfire. It's not going to be enough. Even though they are ahead 1 turn in, they're actually not ahead in this game. They're slightly behind. I think they're going to go for the push. And Nubrek jumps in there. I think he was hoping to catch a few more people. The hook right there grabs a minion, not Tassadar. I think he was hoping to grab a few more minions with that. Along the top, we have a couple of knights moving down with the promoted catapult. Going to do quite a bit of damage to the core, although Tychus is getting there just in time to stop that from happening. Stitches is hard stunning home as well. Uther and Nova deciding to hoof it. Go the long way. And now Falstad's finally getting this turn in. So they didn't end up suffering from that. They were able to get the turn in and still do a ton of damage to this fort and this to this keep and this keep. I feel like they could have done that a lot earlier, and that they've let this game move on a little bit too long. And honestly, Heroes of the Storm is a game that you want to end as quickly as possible. Every single game can be turned around. Just about every single game can be turned around instantly. With one team wipe right here, if Wildfire is able to wipe GG here, and they do have the superior team fighting composition, they could push right through, kill the keep, and get straight to the core without anything happening. So one last shot is not going to kill the keep completely, but we have banelings down here from Abathur that are going to blow up before they get to the red minions. But here's a second baneling, so that's going to do quite a bit of damage. As you can see here, the keep is already up full, so Wildfire has to do all of the damage that they already did again, and with the promoted catapult dishing out that damage. Second strike there from Tassadar, also helping with that damage as well. I think Wildfire's being very timid, moving back, trying to stay out of the engagements, which I think if they just went for it, they could probably win. It would be very, very close. If Abathur or Nubrak gets in there, nice hook on Tassadar. Unfortunately, he goes down immediately. I was going to say Uther wasn't in position to stun. And now we have Chen moving out, using his ultimate and jumping onto Nova. Nova's doing a good job of dancing around her team right here, trying to keep Chen from getting to her, but unfortunately he still does it. Tychus takes a shot out. Chen's going to get away. No, maybe. Shield's up there. That was the protection of the storm, and you see the mule coming down to heal. But that was the, not the resurgence of the storm, that was the storm shield talent from Brightwing, keeping Chen alive for a little bit there. He does have resurgence, so he is back almost immediately. Wildfire decides to back out and get some chests, which I don't know if this was the wisest decision. They do get the turn in, so that is quite nice for them. And Pegasus gets those coins right here. My decision, well, I guess that will kill the fort. So another option they would have had was to push in a little bit more, take down this fort, then move out. But their fort died to the minions down here. And looks like Chen is soloing the golem up on the top lane. So now it is 2 forts to none. Kind of wish you could click on the portraits and go to them. You have to find them on the map. So Falstad and Chen here are taking down the golem. So as I was saying, I probably would have pushed forward, taken this keep, then backed out and gotten the coins if that was possible. I'm not sure it would have been, so their decision probably was the correct decision. And if we have Uther showing his clairvoyance right there, they're leaving 1 coin up there, and all Hearthstoning out. I think Wildfire senses that GG wants to go for a turn-in. They have 10 coins between them right now. They unfortunately need to back, and... Oh, I see. Let's see. GG, if they pick up these coins, they need 6 more. So if they pick up these coins, and these coins, and then turn in, while Wildfire is dealing with the golem, they will be able to win the game right there. So Wildfire needs to send some people out to contest the turn-ins. That is exactly what's going on right now. You see Chen picking up these coins, Falstad picking up those ones up top. Brightwing already has 5, so that's 5-5, and Falstad flying down there with 6. That's the 16 that they need. Last volley, definitely going to kill the mid-core, especially with that down. So this will be the end of the game right here, 20 minutes in. With that golem creating the perfect distraction, allowed GG to turn in. Wildfire, you can see they know what's going on. They are desperately trying to get there to stop the turn in, but they're just a second too late. And that is going to be the end of the game right there, especially with these 2 promoted catapults on the bottom. If the bombardment didn't finish them off, that definitely would. It looks like Falstad's moving around the bottom. He wants a piece of the shotgun going off on the core along with his passive storm. And that's going to be it for this game. As I was saying, this is part of a tournament, and this is indeed a best of 3 format. So game 1 goes to Team GG, and we are going to move into game 2 here as soon as this video is over. And I will see you guys later.